couple days we're going to be exploring all of the amazing sites and activities and things that we can take in, at least as much as we possibly can. It's really hard to choose because there are so many options, but today we're starting at Leadenhall Market. This place is gorgeous and very quiet this morning compared to the hustle and bustle outside of just this little section right here. Constructed in 1881, this gorgeous Victorian market has all kinds of shops, from wine to food to even cheesemongers. There is a place in here that's just straight up called Cheese, and I'm into it. But unfortunately, because we're here pretty early, a lot of the places are not open yet. But that's okay, because there are a couple important places that we are going to see. It is so beautiful in here. I just love all of the little accents, and like just everywhere you look there's something interesting to look at. I love the color scheme. I love all the little like gold embellishments. It's beautiful in here. Another thing that's really interesting is that this site actually dates back to Roman times. This was the center of London in Roman times, and these are actual Roman streets that we are walking on, which is just definitely mind-blowing coming from two people who are from the Pacific Northwest. You can see they still have all the meat hooks from its former glory, and they even have some like fake meats hanging. Well, it's kind of sad that there's some scaffolding right here, but this right here is the entrance to the Leaky Cauldron, which is apparently a migraine clinic. I was really hoping that the Leaky Cauldron would be some sort of pub in real life, but I mean, I guess we could still go there. I could probably use a migraine clinic. I don't know. It's not open, sadly, either way. I think in the movie it's kind of more from this angle, which is even sadder because there's stuff blocking it. But it's pretty neat. It's pretty cool. Alright. We saw Diagon Alley. We saw the Leaky Cauldron entrance. It's time for our next stop. It's a door, alright.
A door to magic.
Yeah, that's true.
Curing of your migraine. Stopped at this patisserie here and had a little breakfast. A little croissant, a little juice, coffee. Very good.
That was really good. My latte was excellent. It came with a little like meringue piece, which I'm assuming is a French thing. I've never seen it before. But Jeremy ate it. It was probably good, right? Good. We got into London yesterday and we pretty much went to the neighborhood we're staying in, Shoreditch, and haven't really gotten to take in the sights of London yet, but that's going to change right now. We are about to check out, I think, one of the best options for taking in the London sights because it's free. It's a place called Sky Garden, and it is in the building known as the Walkie Talkie. I think people think that this building is an eyesore, but I think it's a pretty cool looking building. I also know it's been controversial because when they first installed it, it was the like reflection of the sun was so intense that it was quite literally melting cars in the street, and they've since fixed it, but I think it's got kind of a bad rap around here. But what we're doing today, that doesn't matter because we're going to be looking outside of the building to see the views of London. So it's like a win-win, right? Now, visiting the Sky Garden is free, but you have to go online and book tickets. So just make sure that you check out the website to get your tickets before you come here. Don't just show up. You may not get in. This is incredible, and because we got here early, we actually were able to come check in about 20 minutes before it officially opened at 10. So it's like really low-key and quiet here this morning. There's amazing views. I could see, like, we just realized we could see Big Ben, and St. Paul's Cathedral is like right front and center. It's a little hazy today, but I can see the Tower Bridge and the Tower of London. It's pretty freaking cool.
Pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
They even have a little kiosk where you can buy like food and drinks, and this is like the perfect place to start our day, just taking in these views. I think it helps us kind of get our bearings a little bit as well, so yeah, good coffee morning. St. Paul's Cathedral is so much larger than I realized. It's huge. Like it sticks out, yeah, like the dome is so tall. So cool to be in a place with so much interesting history. That was fantastic.
Yeah, it was great.
I have some advice for you if you want to do this. Definitely book the first available slot at 10 if you can, and get here early because it is like maybe 10:30 now and there is a line out the block, and we didn't have to wait in line at all. Like we went up 20 minutes before 10 and yeah.
We're like the third group of people to go up.
Yeah, and it was easy breezy, totally empty up there. It kept getting busier and busier, and now I know why. No, seriously though, like that's the entrance. The line is all the way down there now, and we just walked right in. So, get here early is a very good lesson. Just walking around and found the oldest church in the city. That's neat. It's insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this section of it definitely looks older, more medieval than like the tower. So I'm not sure which section was rebuilt or what, or how, if any, even the original structure stands, but it is the oldest church, so that's pretty cool. We found a gift shop, our first gift shop. Also, can see the Tower of London. That's pretty cool. You know a gift shop's good if it has a KFC in it. They have the best souvenirs, but unfortunately it doesn't look like it's open yet. I didn't even think about all the like royal family merchandise we're gonna buy. Yep, need a Queen Elizabeth bobblehead. That's a thing I need in my life. That's the souvenir I'm picking out. This is about as close as we're gonna get to the Tower of London today. But it is pretty neat to see it in person.
What you doing?
Just taking some video of me going like this.
Being awkward.
There it is, the majestic London Bridge.
This one's cooler looking.
Yeah, I think people call this or think it's the London Bridge, but it's actually the Tower Bridge.
Spider-Man fought Jake Gyllenhaal up there.
It's true, it's true. We could go up there, but I've been trying to convince Jeremy to pay I think it's like 12 pounds or something, but no, you don't want to. You don't want to see the spot where Jake Gyllenhaal and Spider-Man fought.
I don't know.
The Tower of London was founded in 1066 and has been used as a palace, a fortress, and a prison. I have been obsessed with this place since I was young, but I think it's probably from watching a lot of like spooky travel shows about the dark history here. They do an evening dark history tour, but sadly they're not running it right now. But next time, whenever that's running, I'm gonna do it. A cool fact about this bridge too.
What's that?
Designed by the same guy that designed Leadenhall Market, Sir Horace Jones. Pretty cool, huh? Oh, it's neat. Not even going inside, there's little pieces of information about the Tower of London on the outside of it. So that's kind of cool.
Trader's Gate.
Oh, that's the Trader's Gate, huh? It says that this is the most notorious entrance. It's where they used to take prisoners in and out by boat. We noticed on the other side of the tower that the moat was all under construction. Apparently, June through September, they plant the moat with flowers. It's a thing called super bloom. Sounds pretty neat. It's probably the most beautiful looking bridge. It's very aesthetically pleasing, wouldn't you say?
It's pretty and it matches the tower kind of.
I like this statue called, I think it's called A Girl with a Dolphin. I just want to be this girl. I want to be friends with a dolphin. A little less terrifying than the Brooklyn Bridge, eh?
Yeah, you're a little lower. Not made out of wood planks.
Just looking up at the sections where it's glass and you can see through if you're up there is giving me vertigo. I guess it's probably for the best that we're not doing that today.
Also, I'm pretty sure Spider-Man used that sign as a shield.
You might be right. You might be right.
Pretty dorky.
They serve Ben & Jerry's on this truck, yeah. We've actually been to the real Ben & Jerry's in Vermont. If you want to see that video, I'll leave that up here. It's kind of a fun one, even though it was very rainy when we visited.
Thankfully, we're having pretty much a gorgeous, perfect day here today.
Yeah, no rain. That's a good thing. It's beautiful here today. There are people walking away with food, which means we must be getting close to our next destination.
I think so.
We just went through Borough Market, which is one of the things that I was the most looking forward to here in London, and it is definitely worth the hype. It's one of the oldest food markets in London with a market on site dating back to the 1100s. We fully explored this place and tried some of the many famous food stalls that are here. So if you want to check out the video, it'll be available here. Alright, I think we were planning to do a lot more walking, but I think after standing and eating for the last couple hours, we have opted for a new plan, and that is a hop-on, hop-off bus tour. We just became those tourists.
Fair. But my feet are tired.
I like this tour already, and I played George Michael. It was, you know, we were gonna walk all over the place, walk to Westminster Abbey and the Parliament building and, you know, take in all the sights over there with our feet, but it was kind of nice to just sit back and relax and learn a little bit about them while we were doing it.
Yeah. We still might want to go back to some of the places.
Yeah.
But...
Well, and definitely, one of the things I noticed, like, we were on Baker Street, but like I didn't realize that we were by 221B Baker Street until they had already talked about it and we had passed it. So I think having a live person narrating a tour will be better, which is what we're doing tomorrow with a music tour. But we have one more thing left to do today, and that is taking a show. Gotta go taking a show.
We gotta go taking a show.
And actually, this is all for Jeremy.
We gotta get back. Back to the Future.
We're going to Back to the Future the musical. Pretty Woman the musical? I think we're going to the wrong show.
Are you sure?
I'm excited about Back to the Future the musical, but Pretty Woman the musical? Come on, that sounds great. Here we are. According to this sign, the Back to the Future musical is extraordinary theatrical wizardry, so I guess we're in for a treat.
It's a blast. It packs more energy than a nuclear reactor. If you're at the show for Back to the Future, I guess you have to get the themed cocktail, the DeLorean
daiquiri.
Yeah.
It sounds good though. It has like, it's like caramel and
rum and banana
and a blue butterfly tea, which I think is why it came out purple.
Yeah, because it was blue and then she mixed, I'm not sure what into it, but it turned from blue to purple.
I'll cheers to that. I just have wine.
It was really good.
It was really good. Probably better than Pretty Woman. I don't know.
Maybe. We don't know really.
It was very fun though.
Yeah.
Loved it a lot. Highly recommend. Alright, I think we're gonna call it a night. We'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. Good morning. We took the tube to Earl's Court station because we're gonna be doing a tour this morning. But as soon as we got out of the station, we noticed, am I showing it? No. A police box. I don't know that we're gonna see one of these again. And we're not gonna be back in this area later, so we gotta take our pictures with it now. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's go start our music tour of London. I'm so excited for this. Steven here with Rock Cab Tours is gonna take us in a private taxi tour to see iconic music sites of London. Wow, that was an amazing tour that we just took with Rock Cab Tours. Steven, our tour guide, was fantastic. I feel like you and I both know quite a bit about music and kind of an eclectic knowledge.
Mix,
yeah, learned so much. One of the highlights for me was visiting Trident Studios, which I didn't really even know that much about, but learning that songs like Crocodile Rock and like multiple David Bowie albums and just all kinds of like like songs that you know and love were recorded there, and it was amazing.
In a little alleyway.
Yeah, we got to see Freddie Mercury's house, the house that he died in. We saw all, we saw possibly Paul McCartney's grandson.
Paul McCartney's house.
It was just really neat. I think another highlight was that we found the Ziggy Stardust photo spot. It looks quite different than it used to, but it was just neat.
You can tell though.
Yeah, we're both big Bowie fans, so that was really cool. Oh, not only did we see Abbey Road, we also saw the studio where the Beatles performed their last show above Apple Corp. And just, yeah, fantastic tour. It was really neat. I feel like where yesterday we were kind of like hauling our butts around town, it was very nice to just have like a relaxing, informational, educational tour of the area. And Steven was
great,
fantastic, yeah. So if you are interested, we will leave a link to his website below. Highly recommend it. Fantastic tour. We loved it. He'll do custom tours also. So like we're already like, what can we do next time? Yeah. So yeah, definitely check him out.
If you want to rock and roll in London, this is where you come.
It is where you come. And now, because our tour ended in Soho, and because Steven actually walked us down to Berwick Street to say, hey, check out this record shop, check out this record shop, we're gonna do a little bit of record shopping. Record stores here are really neat. I was a little bit surprised. There's a very eclectic mix of a lot of American artists, a lot of like American rap and things like that, which that makes sense, but it was really neat. Definitely wanted to come home with a few things, but so far we have not purchased anything. However, we did happen upon this Berwick Street Market, and the food smells delightful, so we picked up a curry from a place called Afghanistan Delight. So we got a mixture of lamb, chicken, and vegetable curry, and it was really good. I'm pretty hungry. All three are beautiful. Man, this vegetable curry is really good though. It's just so flavorful. This was like the perfect afternoon snack for us, or I guess lunch, while we're out and about in Soho.
I'm glad we stopped for that, but now we gotta go find Third Man Records.
Just taking a break in the little performance area. If you're not familiar, because I don't think we really talked about it, Third Man Records is owned by Jack White of the White Stripes. It's his record label, and he has a store in
Nashville, London, and then Detroit, which they also have a record plant where they press vinyl at the one in Detroit.
Okay, and this one just opened last year, so it's kind of cool and new. And how do you like it?
I think it's cool. I mean, I've only been in the Nashville one, but I think it's kind of cooler than the Nashville one, even though I still really like that one.
That was really cool. I think I think we're both like pooped. We've just had, yeah, yesterday was a very long day, and I think we're gonna call today a little bit early, but we have plenty more to see and do, not just in London, but throughout England and more of the UK. So make sure you're subscribed, and we will see you very soon.